So we'll continue with the macroeconomy. Remember, macroeconomy is about the economy as a whole. So if we are measuring the economy as a whole, or we're talking about the economy as a whole, it simply means we have to calculate the output of that economy. And to calculate the output of an economy, we need the GDP. So GDP measures the output within the economy, whatever has been produced in that country. Today we want to talk about nominal GDP and real GDP, and what makes them different. For nominal GDP, we're simply talking about money GDP. For money GDP, we're simply talking about the value of the output produced in the country based on the current prices. So what's the price today and the output produced today? That is GDP, which is nominal GDP. But when we have to think about adjusting it for inflation or deflation, we're talking about real GDP. So the difference between money GDP or nominal GDP and the real GDP is that for real GDP, it's not about the market price, rather it's about inflation or deflation. So for real GDP, it's about inflation or deflation. But for money GDP, which is nominal GDP, it's about the market price. Do you get the difference? Yes, I do. Okay. So for real GDP, it's inflation or deflation. That means it has been adjusted for inflation or deflation. For money GDP, it's about the market price. I think you understand the difference. Great. Now, what are the differences we have when it comes to nominal GDP and real GDP? The first one is about the current price. For the money GDP, which is the nominal GDP, it talks about the price of goods and services in Libya today. But when it comes to real GDP, it talks about what has happened to Libya, the foreign exchange. The foreign exchange, the value of the dollar is increasing against the Libyan dinar, yes or no? So this has made the price of goods and services increase. And because the price of goods and services has increased in Libya, it increases the price of goods. So real GDP will measure how much more we have to pay for goods and services in Libya because the foreign exchange, the dollar is increasing against the dinar. Do you get the first one here? Are you guys with me? The second one, it doesn't account for inflation. So a rising price inflates the value even if output remains the same. So we produce in Libya, but if the output remains the same, but because it doesn't account for the price based on inflation, because the price is inflating, we will assume that we produce more, but we are not producing more. It is only about the price. Price has increased, which makes the value to increase, but not the quantity. So for nominal GDP, it doesn't give us the true shape of the situation, while real GDP will tell us the true shape of the situation. Quantity multiplied by current price, that is how you calculate nominal GDP. But for real GDP, it is nominal GDP divided by the GDP inflation or deflator, which is the price index for the current year, multiplied by 100. Nominal GDP divided by the price index of the current year, multiplied by 100. That is how to calculate real GDP. Then the last one is, it is used to compare the tax revenue and the budget. So when we are using nominal GDP, it's all about the revenue and the budget of this country in terms of tax, what we spend, what government is spending, and what it's getting. Nominal, money. But when it comes to real GDP, we want to see how much we have grown compared to other economies. So this is about how much growth we have. And this is about how much government has spent and how much government has received over the year. Do we get it? Yes. Now we have this question. We said in 2016 the GDP is 1,000. In 2017 it increases to 1,092. We are told to find the price index increased by 4%. So which means the base year is 100% and the current year is 104%. 104. Do you get it? So to calculate the new GDP, it is nominal GDP, which is 1,092. So real GDP is equal to nominal GDP, which is 1,092 over 104, which is the price index for the current year, multiplied by the current price, 100. Do we get it? Nominal GDP, which is for 2017, because nominal GDP measures the current price. Yes or no? So the current price is 1,092 divided by the price index of the current year, multiplied by the base year. The base year is the year we started with, which is 100. So if it has increased by 4%, If this has increased by 4%, it simply means we have 100 in the base year.
That's 150.
I'm coming to that. Do you get what my point or not?
Yes.
The price index increased by 4%. That's our current price. The base year will be 100. So it is 100 plus 4. That's how we got the 104. 104.
That's good.
Do you get it? So the real GDP is how much is?
1050.
$1,050, right?
Yes.
Do we get it?
Yes.
So to calculate the percentage change in increase, the percentage increase will be this minus this over everything we got here. Is it clear?
Yes.
Any question about how to
Yes.
calculate it?
My question is, what basically do that? Do you just like from 20 years in the past, or is it like a random year, or what do you do?
No, it is that it's specific.
Yeah,
For specific
but
year.
yeah, but how this is what you would choose. How do you decide what you would choose?
No, it is stated. They said the price index increased by 4%. The price index increased by 4%. And the formula is nominal GDP, which is the current price, right? Divided by the GDP deflator, which is the price index of the current year.
Basically, it's what the question asks.
What?
Basically, the base year is what the question asks.
The base year is the previous year.
Yeah. But sometimes, for example, you might have, for example, the real GDP, let's say 2003 is blah blah blah, for example.
If the real GDP for 2003 is this, you need to maybe you want to compare with 2004. So that's why I said the GDP, real GDP measures how much we have grown in years or with different countries.
Okay.
So in the example, I might ask you for the nominal GDP or the real GDP. Here, you know the real GDP because the real GDP is nominal over the current price multiplied by the base price. So you just have to swap for nominal.
Alright.
Is it clear?
Yes.